So while looking over my video footage that I've got for this video, I didn't do an intro. So what you're fixing to see is a tree that they cut down in a little town not too far from here called Roseburg. They cut it down, found out there was bees in it. State bird's already after me. And we went and got it and brought it back to the house. The video that you're fixing to watch is actually what it looked like on the ground, and then what it looks like on the trailer, and then what I did to it once we got it to the house. So stick around and watch what we do. Right here now, fixing to get this big old tree. You can see. Got it from this side, but got bees in it. Here we go. It goes from there all the way around here. See the bees in it again. We'll load it up with the bobcat. We're gonna take it home and set it over here on the trailer. So we got it on the trailer. I didn't get a video of them putting it up there because they had to get it up there so quick, but we got lots of bees. We're gonna try to get them home and see what we can do with them. I might have to leave them on the trailer for a day or so, just so I can get time to mess with them, but we're gonna take them to the house. Alrighty, so I went and got the backhoe, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it over here. I dig a little bit of a hole right here with the backhoe, and we're going to take the tree. I'm going to put a chain around the top of it, and I'm going to bring it over here and stick it in the dirt, push the dirt around it, so the wind won't blow there. It's nice to have heavy equipment to be able to do stuff like that with. I'll show you what the bees are doing right now. Since we brought them home, it was probably a I don't know, about 10 or 15 minute drive to get back over here. And since we've stopped and put them over here, they're flying out of the tree a little bit. I think they're doing some they're orienting themselves to the place. I don't think that's robbing from the other hives, but just because of the way they're doing. They're not fighting or anything like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull the truck around over here and back it up, get it over there closer. Got to see if we can find our chain right quick and get everything hooked up. So we got the tree planted. Got it pretty straight. I got to, now I got to get up here and put the top on it. So we're gonna use probably I got some, like a thin plastic stuff. We're gonna put it there to keep the water and stuff off for now. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with it, so stick around. We got the storm moving in. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done because it looks like it's back building. Our storms today has been going from north to south, which is kind of unusual, but I got a piece of plastic sheeting that I'm gonna put on there, and then I got an old piece of tin I'm gonna screw down to the top. The reason why I'm putting this plastic piece up here is so the bees can proper lies around it. With the ribs on that metal, it'll be harder for them to properlize it and keep it from getting robbed out. So we're gonna get over here and get everything set up. You'll probably hear some music because the wind's blowing. So here's my plastic I'm gonna use. I don't know that's what it looks like. Of course the hole's not gonna be ever, but that's what it looks like. So since we put this plastic on here, we got the whole top set up where the bees can't get robbed out. And there might be just a little bit of blood right there from the but I put a screw in there to try to cut that out. So. Let's get the tin put on there now. So there we go. Now you see why I put that that plastic under there, because there's no way they can defend all that. Since I put this tent up here and been using the impactor, they're wanting to be a little easy. So there we go. As you can see, they're fanning the entrance. Let me get y'all off of this tripod. So as you can see, coming in and out, all that good stuff. All right, so we put it in the dirt and all that good stuff. So it's been a week. It ain't even been that long. It's been about 5 days since we did that. We've had rain in the area, as you can see. The water's standing out here. But I wanted to give y'all an update on what everything looked like, and then do a closing on the video. But we're kind of in the water over here, as you can see. But our bees are doing good. You can see there's water in the base of it or whatever, but we're good to go. And our top's still holding strong. So, I don't know if it's in the video or not, so I'll go ahead and cover it too. I put the top on it the way I did, just to make sure that they could properlize the top of it. I'm gonna leave them like this for a couple weeks and then figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know if I'm gonna leave them in this tree or if I'm going to cut them out. Or something I need to add right here is, sometimes when you get a tree like this, I don't know how high that tree was up when it fell. Sometimes when the trees fall like that, sometimes you can crush the queen in between the combs that they build in the tree. So I'm gonna leave these bees for a couple weeks, and that way we know we're gonna have a queen. Hopefully, if the other queen did get killed, they'll have time to requeen herself and make us another queen. So we're not gonna do a cutout or whatever we decide to do in vain. We'll actually have a viable hive. If we try to do something with it right now, it could be queenless and we do it all for nothing. So back to the regular video. I might even end up cutting a hole in that plastic piece that I put on there and put a hive body on top and see if they'll move up into it, and I'll get them out that way. I can do that. If the queen moves up in it, I could take the queen out, but if there's eggs and larvae in the bottom part of it, they'll just re-queen and start all over again, which I'm not against that. In parts of the United States and North Carolina even, you can't legally put bees in a tree like that and keep them. I think that's a gray area. Across over here, I've got another bee tree that's pretty much the same thing as that one, but maybe a quarter of the size. And I just put a piece of plywood on the bottom, plywood on the top, and just left them alone. They do whatever they wanted to do. So that's number 2, Mr. Ed. It's not as big as your bee tree, but it's pretty close. So when I went to Louisiana and hung out with the dirt rooster and went by and seen Mr. Ed, we went over there and looked at Mr. Ed's actually got a tree that's probably twice that size. That's a bee tree, and it's pretty much the same thing. It was cut down, and he went and got it and was able to move it to his bee yard and just let it set up for the bees to do whatever they want to with it. So that's going to end the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're still at like 96 or 97% of the people that view these videos are non-subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Don't cost you a thing. You can even go over there and hit the little bee that's down here in this corner right here, and it'll let you subscribe that way if you don't want to go downstairs and hit the little red button. If you don't have the bell icon, click it, so whenever I upload these videos, you'll be notified. Hope y'all doing good, and as always, we'll see y'all on the next one. Over here are some videos that I also think you would like, so go ahead and click on one of them and continue watching. I do appreciate y'all watching, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.